So I've got two fractional equations here, but notice how the x is on the denominator, so the bottom of those fractions. So let's have a look. So using balance method, so I want to end up with x equals, that means x needs to be on the top. So at the moment it's on the bottom, it's 10 divided by x. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my inverse operations, and I'm going to times by x on both sides. That's going to give me 10 equals 3x. Now I know a lot of us don't like the unknown being on the right hand side, so I'm going to swap everything over. So 3x is equal to 10. And at the moment that's 3 times x, so the opposite would be to divide by 3 to get just the x. So I'm going to leave it as an improper fraction, I'm going to leave it as 10 over 3. So x equals 10 over 3. And then this one over here. So again, I want to end up with eventually x equals, so I need the x to be on the top. So I'm going to times everything by the denominator. So I'm going to times by x minus 1 here, because that's going to get rid of this x minus 1. So 4 over x minus 1 times x minus 1 is just going to be 4. I'm going to times by x minus 1 on this side as well. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So that's going to be 7 times x minus 1. So I've got 4 equals 7 times x minus 1. Now I'm noticing that the unknown is on the right hand side. I don't like it, so I'm going to swap the sides over. So I'm going to have 7 times x minus 1 is equal to 4. Now this bracket here, when we see brackets, we should be automatically thinking expanding and grid method. So I'm going to do my grid method at the top. 7 times x minus 1. So I've got 7 times x, which is 7x. 7 times negative 1, which is negative 7. So I'm going to swap the 7x minus 1 to 7x minus 7. Equals 4. I need to add 7 to both sides, because at the moment it's 7x take away 7. So the last thing I did was take away 7. The first thing I'm going to do now is add 7 to both sides. So I'm going to have 7x. 4 add 7 is 11. I want just x, so now I need to divide by 7. And again, leave it as a fraction. 11 divided by 7. My answer is x is 11 over 7.